Hi, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about agate and everything to know about agate, because I've gotten questions on agate before, and agate is a very interesting gemstone just because it's so simple and there's many different color agates. There's a lot of fake agate, let's just say that. But I'll talk to you about some of the major agates in this video, because you have all, it can get confusing, but we're going to keep this very simple. So I'm not going to explain the mineral detail behind agate because you can look that up, and this is a spiritual video. I'm not teaching about anything physical, this is spiritual knowledge. But what is agate good for? Agate is good for the mind. It's good for the brain, for the spiritual brain, the higher mind. So there's different colors of agate. There's gray agate, there's black agate, which we're going to talk about the differences between black agate and onyx. White agate. There's not necessarily yellow agate, kind of, but not really. The yellow agate, what people know of, is actually just dyed agate. So that's one thing you got to be very careful of. So if an agate looks too colorful, it's dyed. It's flat out dyed. So these really bright purple agates and these pink agates and all these very colorful agates that just don't look right, if you put them next to other gemstones, they just don't look right. They're dyed agate. You'll wear it and it'll basically be melting off on you. But I'm going to keep it very strict in this video to the real agates, which the most common ones. So there's brown agate, which is the real one. There's actually red agate, Botswana agate. Very beautiful agate, very powerful agate. So Botswana agate is agate from Botswana. So there's Madagascar agate, there's Orca agate, which we'll talk about in this video too. I'm not going to go too deep into all the different agates. I'm just going to give you the general rundown of all the agates, but explain some about their details. So what's agate good for? It's good for the mind. Like I said, when you're trying to remember these crystals, don't remember these crystals. Live the crystals. So understand that agate is a nurturer. The first place, when you put on agate, the first thing you'll notice is you'll feel like a pressure in your head. So when you feel a pressure in your head and the different chakras, so you'll start feeling your throat start tingling in your head, it's because it's changing the way you speak. Oh, blue lace agate, how did I miss that one? Blue lace agate and blue chalcedony and blue lace agate, I'm going to say it right now, the same exact energy. Just literally a 5% difference, like 3 to 5% difference on that. One's more of the heavens, one's more of the earth. It doesn't matter. They're the same thing. They're just the same energy. Keep it nice and simple. I'm not putting fluff on crystals. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. It's a tiny bit different, but it really doesn't matter. From my experience over time, it just doesn't matter. Now, blue lace agate, let's talk about the different agate colors. So, gray agate, brown agate, black agate. It's of the root chakra. Why is that? It's because what color is the root chakra? Brown, gray, black, blue. No, not blue. Blue is a throat chakra. So black, brown, gray, and red. There we go. I don't know how I was missing. Red. Yeah, red. Yay. So this is what you can do. You can take agate and you can wear it as a belt. You can wear it as what's the difference between agate and jasper? Because I just said it's a nurturer. They say jagate's a jagate. They say jagate's jasper and agate, jagate. So in the angelic language, they combine words all the time. So the more blue crystals you wear, the more you'll start being able to notice that certain things start getting combined in your subconscious mind. But it's a process of thinking, especially crystals like demordiorite. They make you too brainy. But agate specifically, so the brown agate is very good for abundance. It's very good for grounding. It'll help you stay very clear and grounded. It'll help you be confident, which is a very high vibration. Oh, why does online say agate's good for decision making? This is a good question, because because I know online says it's like decision making. So the stone will make it'll just make the decision for me? No, it'll put you in such a clear mind space. It'll connect you with your higher self. It'll connect you with your beautiful angels who are around you, who the Most High God sends to keep watch and charge over you, and it'll just have you feeling good. So it's really general. It's just agate makes you feel good. Blue lace, I mean, just depends on the chakra. So think about it like this. The root chakra is fight or flight. So what is agate gonna help you not do? It's gonna help you not get in the fight. It's gonna help you stay calm. It's gonna make you more grounded. It's gonna make you not run away so easily. It's gonna have you feeling so wonderful and awesome and just cool and chilled out. And when you wear it, people are like, I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something. Yeah, it's calming you down. It's normally a calming stone. I am gonna say agate's very powerful, although it's not an extremely specific gemstone. Unless it's an extremely specific agate, like Mexican fire agate. So agates are pretty general if they're a general agate. If it's a general brown agate, people are like, what about Mexican agates? Mexican agate is agate from Mexico. What about Mexican fire agate? Now that's a specific agate. I hope you guys are keeping up. So Mexican fire agate is a root and sacral and solar plexus chakra crystal. Now, gray agate, it's good. It's a little minor specific. It's good for grounding the mind. It's good for walking between realms. So when you're astral traveling, it helps you just feel more, it helps you feel more present in the astral realm and in the physical realm. So it'll help you feel more grounded and safe in the physical world as well. Red agate is associated with the colors of red, just like how gray agate's more associated with the colors of gray. Brown agate's associated with the colors of brown, which is brown's good for abundance. So brown agate, abundance plus good for the mind. So it's abundance on basically a stability level. Your finances are protected. Gray agate, gray is associated with the spiritual realm and walking between the worlds. Remember, black and white, and then in between is gray. So you can think of it like that. Brown agate, I just said brown agate. Red agate is good for vibrancy and attraction. Let me say right now, the best red agate I've ever seen comes from China. Chinese red agate has dragon energy to it. Little secret, it'll hit someone with dragon fire. Let's just say that. If someone tries to mess with you, it's as if you ever watched Game of Thrones and when the dragon flies over, it's just like that. It does that to their house and the spiritual realm, basically. It just whoosh. It's because they try to mess with you. So it actually has dragon energy. It's a little secret there. That's a specific agate, but it's a specific red agate. Now, fireworks will be going off. So let's talk about, I'm gonna hop straight to blue lace agate. Blue lace agate is very good for calming you down. I remember, it was Thanksgiving and someone bought blue lace agate for me. They put the blue lace agate on. They didn't believe in crystals, but this person was always like, it's just like unable to stay still. And when this person, I'm not gonna say if it was a he or she, because I don't want to give people's identity away. But when this person put on the okay, when this person put on the blue lace agate, she was like, oh, I feel much more calm, I feel much more balanced. I can't tell if it's a placebo effect. Good job, Stone, man. You kept the person very anonymous. I did, essentially, but I try not to say what gender of a person it is, because I don't want anyone knowing, oh, that was me. But I doubt she'll watch this video, because she believes crystals are placebo effects. But she was so fascinated because she put it on, and she's like, I feel really calm right now, and I'm able to talk much better, and I'm able to people hear me better, and I'm getting listened to better, and I'm able to communicate better. I can't tell if it's a placebo effect. I'm like, really? You just went from 100 to 0 on like being like just basically like not being able to calm down to just like this. I feel calm now, and I'm able to communicate more clearly, and I'm just like turning my head like, oh, my placebo effect, huh? But it's not a placebo effect. It's crystals. It's spirituality. It's healing. So it basically okay. That's not the first time I've ever heard that. People have put on hematite or black tourmaline, and they've seen all their enemies disappear. And some of the people who are so stuck to their beliefs and so rigid, who don't want to open up to spirituality, they'll see everything that they have get defended, even when they don't believe in it, because crystals are automatic. And they're just like, well, all my enemies disappeared. It must be a placebo effect. I'm like, what's your definition of a placebo effect? It's not that much of a placebo effect if you know about what it does and everything to it, huh? But it doesn't really matter. I know lawyers who they wear hematite and they win their court cases because like, oh, it must be some kind of like technology or something. Okay. But back to Blue Lace Agate, just calms you down. It's just like, I feel good. It can change your voice. Secret about Blue Lace Agate and Blue Chalcedony. Yeah, just put Blue Lace Agate in the and Blue Chalcedony in the category of Blue Lace Agate. If you heard my voice over the past week or two, that's because I was experimenting with my voice. Let's just say that. You can actually fully change your voice with Blue Lace Agate. Which voice will it pick? The highest, best version of your voice that's the most heard, the most beautiful, the most communicative, the best fitting voice for you will be picked for you. The best, everyone's favorite voice when they hear you, that's what Blue Lace Agate will do. I have the best Blue Lace Agate on FloridaStoneman.com. I have the best crystals ever on FloridaStoneman.com. More fireworks, cool. But, and if you ever see me tap into certain crystals' energies, I'll tap into Blue Lace Agate, because I'm wearing it. I'm wearing Blue Chalcedony right here. So as I speak about the crystal, I'm just like, oh, I feel its energy right away, like, it just come over me. So anytime you speak about a crystal and you're wearing it, and you're wearing multiple crystals, you'll just tune into its and gemstone energy immediately. So Mexican fire agate, it's Mexican fire agate. It doesn't come from India. And I don't know where you guys are getting your Mexican fire agate, guys. Some of you have been coming on my TikTok live, and you're just like, oh, I got some Mexican fire agate from India. It's green and it's bubbly. I'm like, what? And I'm just like, okay, maybe that person wasn't under that crystal or whatever. But I mean, sometimes when people get fake crystals, maybe their intention's off. Maybe they're just not fully aligned for healing yet. Maybe they're not ready to ascend on their spiritual journey yet. But that's Mexican fire agate comes from Mexico. What color is George Washington's white horse? People are like, well, it could have been like a brown with like tan stripes. I said white horse. Okay. Okay. Back to agates. So let's talk about white agate. White agate. And Blue Lace Agate is very good for the third eye as well. It's good for opening visions and calming you down. White agate is just so purifying. It's literally like a helmet for your mind. It's just, it calms you down. It helps you feel safe. It helps you feel nurtured. No stress, no worries. It's like, it's the energy of purity, and it helps you connect to the divine, move closer to your higher self. It's very peaceful, and you feel very relaxed. And that's the really cool thing about white agate. So what happens if you wear multiple agates? You get multiple combinations of their energies. Let's just say you wear black, red, brown. And I'm not going to go into some of the other agates, because most of the green agate, I've seen green agate online, and it's just dyed. So let's talk about that. So for dyed agate, what happens if you just get a dyed piece of agate? Well, if it was gray agate and it was dyed green and now it's green, it has the properties of gray agate. Same thing with tiger eye. People will ask me, what does blue tiger eye do? And they're not getting actual blue tiger eye because they haven't gone to FloridaStoneman.com. But these people will just wear fake crystals, and if you take white agate and you dye it yellow, it's not yellow agate. It's white agate dyed yellow. It's doing what a white agate does. So just beware of misinformation. Beware of getting fake crystals. If it looks too, people take white agate and they dye it pink and it looks obnoxiously bright, like there's something off. You know there's dye in it. How can they do that? Because there's processes to dye it and make sure the dye doesn't come off always. So it looks real. Even if you wash it and if it feels like a stone, oh, I can tell if it's real because the stone is cold. That's not a way you test gemstones. You actually test them. When you go to FloridaStoneman.com, you get tested gemstones. But, and overall about agates they're very simple. They're very simple. Unless it's a specified agate, agates are very simple. They're just super simple. Yay, agates are, it's just, calmness of the mind, strength, clarity, precision, decision making, removing bad thoughts, strength, courage. That's it. Now there's other specific agates, like laughter agate, for example. You just take just all the qualities of agates. So what's laughter agate do? Peace of mind, strength, clarity, plus, who would have guessed it? Laughter. It makes you want to laugh more. That's it. Mexican fire agate, it has fire to it. It's a return to sender crystal. That's it. It's simple. I made crystals nice and simple for you guys. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Check out floridastoneman.com if you have not already. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.